Hey everyone, so I think this will be the last part of this discussion involving the parable of the darnels and the grain, where I'm going to come back here to verse 30, where understand that the darnel are not being bound first to be burned first. They're being bound first to, which the preposition governs that which is with a view to the down burning them, which the down burning them is the Aeonian fire of Matthew 25:41. Where, remember, this is your right-left paradigm. Sons of the regency, the grain in the parable, and the sons of the evil one, the darnels. So this is to be down burned them in the fire, but they're being first bound with a view to this, while the grain is being led into the barn. And the connection to more context of what's going on here is the two key words, first bind first. We're in Mark 3:27. Jesus says that not one is having come into the house of the strong one, who is the human of lawlessness, the enemy sowing the darnel, is able to thoroughly rob his implements. So if he does not bind the strong one first, and then he will thoroughly rob his house. So the binding is occurring in the third watch time to prepare with the view to the down burning. And then binding would be contrasted to loosening. The context of binding and loosening are contrasted between the grain and the darnel. That which will be bound will go into the down burning, and then that which will be loosened will come into the allotment of the regency of the heavens. My lease brothers. So this is what Jesus is telling Peter. I give you the keys of the regency of the heavens, and whatsoever you bind upon the earth land, that will be as having been bound in the heavens. So the earth, land, and the heavens being contrasted are because when we come into the wedding feasts here as officiating angels, we are overseeing and officiating over them on the earth. So the angels are leading together with those doing the land work in the third watch time, according to the binding and the loosening. Where the binding is into the curse, the loosening is into the finishing of the right-hand allotment. We're not doing this stuff now. Back in the parable of Matthew 13, the slaves that are coming to the watering mighty one of the dwelling are the third watch timers who are doing the binding and loosening with the angels. So another unique word that is mistranslated in all Bible translations is the choose together here. Choose together the darnel first and bind them. This work is being done through the authority of the angels and those with what I say call boots on the ground in the third watch time. This word, choose together, with the preposition soon attached to it, only occurs in these verses of the New Testament, where you see three of them are in this parable, are not to choose together them by themselves, basically, is what this is saying. He says, no, lest at any time, as choosing together the darnels, you at the same time uproot the grain, because they don't have the discernment to know which is what. That's why they're third watch timers.